So this morning we're going to quickly show you how to reactivate a topper. This one was found in a dinghy park. It's been left for about 10 years, built in 1988. As you can see, it's full of grass, dirt, it's got just left, it's been unloved. So what we're going to do with the tools that we've got, we're going to make it so that it's going to be really attractive and somebody wants to get into it, not like it's been left before. So what we use in general, we start off with white spirit. That gets into the plastic and loosens up the dirt. Then we'll use wire wool. This actually gets into the hull very quickly and cleans it off. We also use just a home cream cleanser. That's what you can get from Tesco's or B&Q, and we use this, which is called Vistal. That's very good for the underneath of the boat. Cleans up really well, and just soapy water. Quickly clean the boat up a little bit, got rid of all of debris. Now we're going to go with the first bit is white spirit. We're going to cover the boat in white spirit. I've got Stuart to give me a hand so he can hopefully show you the deck in a little while. So don't be shy with the white spirit, cover it. What this does, it allows any dirt to start to get loose. With the white spirit on here, as you can see, it's coming up on the cloth, and it's actually looking pretty good already. We've taken off quite a lot of the dirt. We're going to give it one more wash, and then hopefully we can put a flame gun on it and bring this back to original colour. So for doing the back of the transom here, I'm going to use some wire wool and some white spirit. This is just going to get into it because the transoms and the hulls are the ones that really take the grime. So you need something fairly abrasive to actually get in there. Remember, we're making a boat for someone to use. It's not going to be a racing boat, but it's going to make someone very happy. So you can see what difference it makes with just a little bit of elbow grease and having the right tools, which aren't, you know, they're from household products. They're nothing special. This could be done on a really low budget. We've given it a clean, we've brought it out the best we can. Now we're going to use, we're very fortunate that we have a flame gun for wrapping boats, so we're going to use this, but you can use a hairdryer, a paint stripper. All these products what produce heat will give you the same effect. When you do this, you don't hold it on the product, you keep moving it as though you're going to spray something. If you had a spray can, you'd be doing this, and that's what you've got to do. Gentle strokes to get the heat in it. You're just going to wave the gun over the top to get it heat, and it will bring the pigment back to a nice red colour. So I think, as you can see, this is so much better than what we started with. So a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of knowledge, you should be able to do really good things in the toppers that you've got with grass growing out in the dinghy park. Before we turn it over to do the hull, I'd just like to mention there's a few things that need sorting out. These toe straps, they all need changing, but they all have screws holding the toe straps in. These screws have probably been left for about 10 years, and behind that screw is a brass insert. The main thing is, don't use battery drills. If you use a battery drill, you can spin it too quick and the insert may spin and melt underneath, so it's going to be really difficult to get the screw out. So basically, put the screwdriver in, give it a wiggle back and forward, and then try and put some pressure on and start moving the screw. But also, we can go with all the fittings from front to back. We have to do the same. So the small fair leads, around the daggerboard case, around the self bailer, and the mast gate all need to be taken very carefully. Use a hand screwdriver all the time, will make life so much easier. So hulls are the hardest thing to clean, so we have to use something which is a little bit abrasive. So we'll be using white spirit, wire wool, then we'll wash it off and see what we're left with. So just a quick tip, before you start using white spirit, just make sure you've got some protective gloves on. Just stops your hands getting dried out or cuts. It's quite painful if you get it in there, so just be aware of what you're going to have on your hands before you start using this. So again, it's going to be liberally apply. Stuart's going to start that end, I'll start down at the transom, and it is just spray it on and work it into the boat like we did on the deck. You can see as soon as we start with the wire wool, you're getting some of the dirt start to come off. So we'll rub it in and see where we go. But what I would like to mention is use a well ventilated area. Okay, so we're going to now spray with the soapy water to see what we've got. Hopefully, as you can see, there's going to be a lot come off of this and we won't have to do too much work. I'd just like to point out that what I referred to when we were cleaning up the deck to start with, we do normally use Vista or a cream cleaner, but this has come up so well, the white spirits worked really nicely, that I don't think we need to worry about it this time. So I think we've done such a great job on the hull here. I think what we need to do now, replace the new plate, replace the baler, so that 45 minutes of hard graft, now we've got something we can go sailing in. So we're just going to show you how to change the tow straps. Once we've done that, this boat will look $1 million. So as I said before, just work the screw so that it is going to come out. We don't want anything sticking, just do it very slowly. Right, so I've just taken a little bit of time to put some new tow straps in. Remember, use a screwdriver, no battery drill. Another tip, always use a bit of 3-in-1 on the screw or on the insert. So now, as you can see, new tow straps, new maskate rope, looks really nice.
Reactivating an old topper is definitely a job you can do yourself, but Topper are happy to do the work for you at the factory if required. Any replacement parts are also available from Topper.